Welcome back. I am Stephanie Epps, and this is Life on Purpose, where we do all things on purpose, with intention. This is week 3 of 75 Hard. I pack my lunch and snacks most days of the week. This helps me reduce snacking and eating things that don't align with my high protein wellness goals. After I've assessed some patients, I like to have a breakfast of Greek yogurt, boiled eggs, oatmeal, and hot tea. I didn't film a lot this day, but I did complete my morning workout and my evening workout. The walking pad has been a game changer. 17 of 75 hard. I slept, I think, 6 hours and 43 minutes last night. My body needed it. I had planned to get up and run this morning, but I didn't. I slept in. The last time I slept 7 hours was May 23rd. I checked my Oura ring. So that was 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks of sleeping 3 to 4.5 hours and having a busy day all day is not sustainable. I have to make some changes. So sleeping in today was one of those changes. I have a headache. In the center of my forehead. I'm going to take some ibuprofen or Tylenol. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna go to work. I do have a Bloom Sparkling Energy, the peach mango flavor. I'll probably drink a protein coffee at work, have my usual yogurt and oatmeal. That'll start the day. One of my coworkers and I talked about going to Dunkin' this morning. We'll see if I make the protein coffee or go to Dunkin'. I'm prepared either way. So let's go to work. I had a busy day and didn't get back to the office, so I ended up eating lunch in the lounge. It is Wednesday afternoon. Quick update. I got to work this morning. I drank my Bloom. I was updating the patient list, preparing for rounds when we had an A case. So I stopped that, went to assist in that case, and after that, it was moving and shaking, rounding. My coworkers were amazing. We all came together. We saw all of our patients, had a great lunch, finished up for the day. I was able to get out of work on time and make it to my kiddo swim practice. So now I am here. I have changed into my sneakers. I have my on clouds on, and we're gonna walk for 45 minutes outside, and then I will watch the remainder of her swim practice. On today's walk, as we wrap up, we find this little dried up snake outside of the aquatic center. I headed into the swim center and read my 10 pages of the 12-week year. My husband ordered a salad for dinner, and it was amazing, just amazing. After dinner, I headed upstairs to use the walking pad to complete my second workout of the day. Good morning. It is day 18 of 75 hard. It is a few minutes after 5, and I am getting ready for work. I've already placed my lunch box in the car along with my bag. I said, let me just finish putting my makeup on, grab a Bloom, and head out of the door. Last night, I think I slept about 4.5 hours, which means I did not work out this morning because I would have only slept for 3.5 hours. Therefore, I will have 2 45-minute workouts to complete after work. If you watch my last video of recommendations, I think I told you that you should try to work out once in the morning and once in the afternoon. I do have a stepper at my desk along with a stand-up desk that I can put on the topper for my desk. I have had that in my office for a few months now, but I have yet to set it up. I should do that, and that would help save me on my workouts. It really would. It's just me taking the time to actually do that. me taking the time. I always use the dermatology under iPads. That's the one area that, well, I have two areas that I'm always trying to work on. Like when I lift my eyebrows up here, when I relax it down, you can't see it as much, but I'm very expressive. So my forehead and my under eyes. I use this skin concealer stick from Bobbi Brown. The shade is Almond. I usually order this from Amazon. It's like $33. I do not have it on subscription. I think subscriptions on Amazon deliver every month. And this usually lasts me 2 to 3 months. So I don't want to pay $30 every month and have an excess supply that I don't need. Also, one of the things I said last year was that I was just gonna put myself together more, because it's so easy to get caught in the mundane of life. And then small things you just don't care about. Like, I'm not a huge makeup person. I left my sponge at home, but we're gonna blend with this little cotton round. But it's easy to just let yourself go. And even if you're having a bad day, just putting on a little bit of makeup, ironing your uniforms, wearing a nice ensemble can uplift your day. Small things. Small things. And today's lipstick is my favorite, MAC Red. I love red lip. This is not a matte. I do like matte lipsticks. I shared with you guys that the Maybelline is my favorite matte lip. But my 100% all-time favorite lipstick is MAC, particularly this MAC Red. Okay, I'm gonna grab my bloom and head out the door. I almost forgot my glasses. Have my water, have my bloom, I'm gonna head out the door. I will share, I was on TikTok yesterday and I saw a new wallet. It's like a leopard print. I almost bought it. It was only $24, 32 ounces. But I don't need another water bottle. I have this one, I have 3 hydro jugs, but it was really cute. I'm trying not to buy it. Anywho, I have a hydration, I've taken my vitamins. Gonna head to work. First coffee of the day, courtesy of the nursing staff. Back to the lounge for lunch. Tuna, jalapeno corn muffins, and collards. I didn't eat the corn. So I'm stuck in traffic. I'm supposed to teach my hot Pilates class, but I'm going 0 miles per hour. It is raining. My car's in park. No one's going anywhere. So I've called my studio's manager to let him know that I will not be there to teach class. So they're taking care of everything for me. But it's so frustrating. You're a small business owner. You do everything you can to show up, give 100%, and then weather, natural events occur. Tonight's dinner is Amy's vegan spinach and cheese ravioli. It has 13 grams of day 18 of 75 hard, workout number 2. Closing out the day with some light reading, winning the war in your mind. This concludes day 18 of 75 hard. It is day 19 of 75 hard, and I'm starting the day with a 45-minute power zone workout on my Peloton bicycle. I haven't cycled in probably a couple of weeks. I figured today would be a good day to cycle, cross train. Tomorrow is long run Saturday. So 7 miles tomorrow, 45-minute cycle power zone workout this morning. First workout of the day, 45-minute power zone endurance ride with Hannah Frankson. I finished my 45-minute progressive ride. In reality, it was not very progressive. I actually started working out later than I normally do. And so I knew that I would end up getting to work later. So I said, save me some time. I'm going to go through the patient list, update all the information on our huge list, which usually takes me about 30-ish minutes, 45 minutes to do that in the mornings before the start of the day, dispositioning people, transferring people to the discharge list, changing the room numbers, all those types of things. So I used my 45-minute progressive ride as more of an easy ride, but I did get some work done so that when I get to work, I can just start seeing patients and I won't be behind. So shower and get ready for work. I made my own cold brew. I let it steep using my French press for actually, I think about 24 hours. I used the Starbucks coffee beans. So we're making our protein coffee this morning. A little more coffee. Touch of creamer. I maybe should have had more coffee beans. Coffee's kind of light today, but hopefully it's tasty. So far I've rounded on a patient, considered someone for surgery. Had my morning pick me up and Alani. This is a cherry twist. It's not my favorite, but I do enjoy it. Now I'm going to put a couple of notes on the charts and meet my coworker for coffee. Happy Saturday. It is day 20, week 8. Day 20 of 75 hard, week 8 of marathon training. It is almost 6:30 in the morning. I'm getting ready for my long run. I'm running 7 miles today. I mixed up week 7 and week 8. Last week I ran 8 miles and I was supposed to run 7. This week I'm supposed to be down for 8 miles, but I'm going to run 7. I'm just flipping it back and forth between the two. Goals for the day: drink my water, make sure I move my body. We are going to the water park today, so that will be interesting as it's supposed to rain. Actually, it's not, it's overcast. So between going to the water park today or tomorrow, today was the best day to go. Have my water. I'm taking vitamins, supplements, my standards: ginger, omega-3 with vitamin D, glucosamine for the joints, multivitamin. And I'm gonna add my Spark as my pre-workout energy boost to my water, amino acids and caffeine. From there, 7 miles. Stacked run, 30 minutes with Marcel, 45 minutes with Adrian should get me to 7 miles. Long run Saturday complete, 7.12 miles, average pace, 10:36. We headed to Cracker Barrel for breakfast before going to the water park. Good morning, it is day 21 of 75 hard. Yesterday was the 20th. I didn't record very much. I ran those 7 miles. My daughter and I went to breakfast and we had a full day at the water park, walking, swimming, lazy river, all the things. We had, went to Target after the water park. We went to dinner at a local pizza place. I had cheese pizza. And what did we do next? We went to Walmart for a few items, came home, showered, put everything away, watched a movie, had a movie night, full weekend. So I am back on today. It is Father's Day. My husband's out of town, but he returns today. So I'm gonna get a workout in this morning. I have my water. I have an Alani cherry twist. And we're going to work out. I think I'm going to cycle for 30 minutes. There's a Juneteenth ride on Peloton with Tunde and Alex that I want to do. And then the last 15 minutes, I may do a weight workout or like yoga or Pilates. I'll decide in a little bit. My little under eye pads have not dried, but we're getting them on there. That's what we're gonna start the morning with: water, Alani, a workout, church, and we're gonna probably catch an early movie and then back home in time to meet my husband when he gets back. So let's get a workout in. I love the 2-for-1 rides with Alex and Tunde. Their energy is amazing and their classes are great. Adrian is my favorite trainer to work out with on Peloton as far as weightlifting goes. With marathon training, it is very important to cross-train and incorporate weightlifting in recovery and strength training such as yoga, Pilates, and stretching. However, for me, it's always a challenge to incorporate other modalities because I'm stretched very thin with my time. I have long days at work. I have a 50-minute to an hour commute one way and back. I try to be involved with my family, my friends, my business, and check all the boxes off of 75 hard. But it gets hard, it gets challenging at times.
We made it out of church, ran by the house, took Gracie May out, and now we are headed to a movie. Breakfast wise, I have a Impossible breakfast sandwich. I had to get my protein in. I made my own protein coffee at home. It is a only what you need protein shake, stock cold brew, a little bit of peanut butter, sugar-free syrup. At Starbucks, I did get a cup of ice and my kiddo buttered croissant, a cup of water, and we're headed to the movies. One more thing, this shaker, the Gila Mix, what company is that? Yeti bought them out. This is the best shaker that has ever existed. We own probably 4 of these at our house. I even have one at work. But it has this amazing technology, and it mixes and blends everything well. If you have powder, peanut butter, liquids, I love this thing. I think it was like somewhere between $20 and $24 before Yeti bought them out. So y'all definitely be on the lookout for a Yeti Gila Mix. I'm not sure what they've rebranded it as, but you can look it up online. 10 out of 10, best shaker ever. You don't need one of those little metal balls either. We have our protein coffee, large cup of ice. They even wrote icy on here. Let's take a sip. Delicious. So good.
45-minute outdoor walk.
Water number 3. One more to go for my 1 gallon.
We went to a Japanese restaurant for dinner. I ordered the salmon hibachi, and that concludes day 21 of 75 hard. Closing out week 3 of 75 hard. What can I say about this week? Another week of fatigue, of being tired. I will say days 14 and 15 were very hard. What was it, 15 and 16? I can't remember. I made a short form video about it, so definitely just go back to those couple of days, but I was extra tired. Didn't really film a lot. Last week was so busy at work that I didn't get a lot of opportunities to record. I did hit my protein goals. I did move my body. I read my book. I drank my water. I did not get my sleep, so still working on improving my sleep habits. That's been a goal for over a year now, and I'm steadily working towards it, not giving up. The weekend was great. My husband was out of town at a barbecue tournament. My daughter and I had a fun-filled weekend. After work, we went to Urban Air. I don't really record a lot with my child just because I like to keep her innocent and protected, but you will see her periodically. Went to Urban Air. Let's see, we went to Marshall, a little bit of shopping after. Went out to dinner for Mexican. And we got home, got showered, had a movie night. At Marshall's, we got matching pajamas for Friday and Saturday. Saturday, I ran and we went out to breakfast. Then we spent the day at the water park, which was so fun. And then we went to Target. And where else did we go? I'm trying to think. We went to a pizzeria for dinner, ran by Walmart, and then we had another fun night, painted our nails. Sunday, we got up, we went to church, had breakfast at Starbucks, went to see Toy Story, and went by the store again, and then spent the rest of the day with my husband, her dad, went out to dinner for hibachi. My husband loves Japanese food. So it was a fun-filled weekend. I met my protein goals, I drank my water, I moved my body, and we're just moving into a new week. Week 3
was not the most exhilarating. It was very challenging, and I know that through this 75 Hard Challenge, which is all about mental toughness, and for me, it's trying to be disciplined, having that mental clarity, focusing on my big goals. I think that week 3 was a challenge, and I know that over the next 50 days, or less than 50 days now, no, we're still at 50 days, 50 plus days, there'll be other bumps in the road, but the goal is to stay the course, to stay focused, to remember my why. On this channel, it's all about living with intention, being intentional, living life on purpose, with intention. So everything we do, just be intentional behind it. So me being on this 75 Hard journey is being intentional with my bigger goals that's way beyond like physicality, but more of a mental introspective work. That's why I'm on this journey, which I know is a lot different than most people who are doing 75 Hard or different videos that you see or that people talk about. So that is week 3. Thank y'all so much for watching. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and share this channel with a friend. And as you know, I am posting short form videos of the day-to-day throughout 75 Hard, marathon training, and living life on purpose, with intention.